Hello everyone, we are going to do a reading today and see what is coming through. I hope this reading helps you, gives you lots of clarity, and I've got the cards ready to go. And I just wanted to mention as well that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you wanted to purchase any personal services, personal items, for example, everything's down below. There's rituals on there, you know, for protection, for black magic energy removal, for manifesting things like money and love and happiness, and there's chakra cleansing, shadow work, healing, prayers, so much more. There's also personal tarot readings with me and intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with. These are items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards. You know, these items are completely handmade, meditated with, and saged. There's sage bundles, candles, teas, really special items on there that you will not find anywhere else. Thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website as well. Shop moonlightguidance.com. Looks like I'm driving somewhere. Okay, so let's begin. I'm just going to cleanse the space to start with. All right, let's begin. Ay caramba, honestly, you know, Moon here shows uncertainty towards a decision. 7 of Wands shows an inner challenge. 5 of Swords shows making the wrong decision. Now, I know that I'm reading for you and you might be thinking to yourself, Moonlight, what are you even on about? Because what are you even on about, Moonlight? See, the thing here is that there's someone around you, okay, that caused frustration, things going in the opposite direction because of decisions that they made towards you. You didn't make these decisions towards them, they made it towards you, and in turn they caused like a complete upset, you know? It's like when you start flipping things in a room upside down, not that I've ever done that, or not that I've actually known anyone to do that, but you know when someone literally turns everything upside down and you're just thinking why? Things were going really well, it was going great. Why? You know, why did that have to happen? Why did they need to do that? I'm talking more metaphorically, but I think that the most important thing here is that you just feel so confused. You know, you didn't see it coming. The moon here shows this sense of just not knowing why someone would go in the complete opposite direction to what they were even showing and telling and talking to you about emotionally. And you just think to yourself, what in the world? You know, so basically what's happened here is that someone here is let you go, someone here has ghosted you, perhaps they blocked you, they kind of told you oh, we should just be friends, or it's not you, it's me, and things like that, and you're just thinking huh? Things were going so swimmingly well, things were going beautifully. Why did this happen? And you know why it happened? The 5 of Swords is why it happened. The 5 of Swords shows that they have influence, okay, from people around them, and then they take those things that people say as face value, or at face value, should I say, and then they just run with those things. I'm talking friends, okay, that are not a good influence to them. They listen to their friends and then basically just do the complete opposite thing. They go towards family members, for example, who just tell them the complete opposite thing. And that caused them in many ways to distance themselves away from you. Not that those family members or friends told them hey, you should stay away from you. It was more so friends and family would be why do you need to do all of this right now in your life? Why don't you just live your life? Why don't you just take care of yourself in life? And your person was yeah, let me take care of myself. I'll put myself first. I'll just do this. I don't need to be tied to anyone. You know what I mean? And so they kind of went in the opposite direction, and it caused you pain, because things were going really well between you both. You see? You have emotion, you have sensitivity, vulnerability, you have this sense of understanding, which they lack, okay? They really lack a sense of understanding to that kind of degree. I'm not saying that they're a terrible person or a bad person, it's just that they don't have that sense of understanding like you, because you are much more mature, you have a lot more empathy. They run away I think, from responsibilities, and they kind of feel very overwhelmed. And this can be, to do with their childhood and how they were raised, the kind of relationships that they saw growing up, which really impacted, how they deal with responsibility. Things with work, they know they have to take that on board. They know they have to do that, because they have to work and they have to do this. But things that they can choose, they don't deal with those kind of responsibilities very well. That's essentially the difference. I hope that makes sense, There you go. Emperor. Emperor is not the most emotional person in the world, so that makes a lot of sense. They're also not exactly the kind of person that's always going to show emotion, tell you how they feel. They'll show you, okay, through actions, but very rarely will they, express a severe amount of emotion towards you or convey that emotion across to you. Emperor's not terrible, Emperor and Empress, are counterparts, right? But they're not the most emotional, and it's okay. Some people are not the most emotional, but definitely the way that this person deals with things is more so from listening to what other people are saying rather than listening to themselves. I think that's the bigger problem. As of right now, with the person that you're dealing with, they listen more to other people than they listen to themselves, because they're confused within themselves. They don't know, sometimes like what's what, so they'll listen to others. It's okay to listen to others. It is, right? It's really important to respect others and others' opinions, but when you always just do what others tell you, then you're not really being yourself. You know what I mean? There has to be that moderation. There has to be that balance where you listen to others, you understand others and their concerns, but then you also know what is right for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's obviously very important. Moderation is important. I'm not saying that you should never listen to others. Gosh, that's not great, but you must not always listen to others to the point where they control your life. Does that make sense? It's got to be in moderation. Everything in excess is poison. Okay, so your affirmation for this reading, if this reading resonates with you so far, is letting me go is their greatest mistake. Because you know what? It's going to come back around. Mark my words, mark the next cards that come out, okay? They are going to regret that they have let you go, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, or even socially. However they have let you go, they are going to come back around. They are going to come forward towards you. They are going to want to say something. They will want to progress towards you and make things work towards you. No doubt about it, okay? Page of Wands, they will have something to say. They will start to value everything that you've said to them. They will start to realize that their friends were just saying this and that and this and that, and a lot of it came from a place of ego and pride, in their friendships and the people that they were friends with. Yeah, see, they will realize just how intellectual, smart, balanced, kind, caring, understanding, respectful and empathic of a person you are, and that's really going to make them feel like, oh my god, I lost out on a blessing chasing things that other people were telling me, which isn't even who I am. That's what they're going to feel. That's what they're going to feel bad about. That really is, Okay, so let's have a look and see message card. We'll also do a yes or no question towards the end of the reading. I can see it. It's green, and I can actually see the phrase. I can actually see the purple one as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the purple one, we'll take this green one here as well, and there you go. Okay, what did they do? They let you go. Okay, whether it was emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, or socially, they had let you go. What's happening is the complete opposite. Okay, now they're starting to realize that actually, do you know what? I need to come towards you, because that whole situation was not right. So basically the tables have turned, and that's exactly what we see here with the first message card. And this one here says, you proved me wrong, which is upside down for you. There we go. There you go. You literally proved them wrong. I feel like some of you said, like, no, but this is great, but are you sure? And you tried to kind of get them to stay. And it was hard. For some of you just got blocked and ghosted, and you didn't even get to say anything, but you would have said, like, you would have tried to convince them, and essentially, you proved them wrong, and you proved their thoughts wrong more than anything, their thoughts and their actions wrong, and that's what we have here. Okay. Now for the yes or no. let's see what we have. So think of your yes or no question. It must be phrased for a yes or no. And then I'm going to ask with the cards, whichever direction it goes in, it means that that's the answer. If it goes on rephrase, we rephrase it. Okay, so think of your answer, or you can pause the video and think of your answer. Let's see, so your answer to your question is, that went towards a rephrase, so we'll rephrase that. Again, it went to a rephrase, but look, it's the Emperor. I think that's really fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so I would suggest that you rephrase your question in some other kind of way. When I say rephrase, it doesn't need to be completely different, but maybe just changing the words around can help, okay? That was going to go towards a maybe. I could see that it was going to go in that direction. So it is a maybe. I dropped it specifically in that direction anyways, but I just knew that it was going to go in that direction. It got a little bit stuck, but it was pointing in that direction, so it's a maybe. All right, so that's what we have there. And that's your reading. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services. 11/11 on the timestamp. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, personal services, intention items. There's also TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Guys, if you want to follow me on there, feel free to do so. I love posting on Instagram and TikTok the short readings that are different to YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Everything's always linked down below. Bye, everyone.